Waterfall that you do, I love it. Yeah, Father guide me to the very end. Teach me how to be perfect. I wanna be your friend. I don't wanna offend, don't wanna disrespect. If you catch me drifting off, please correct. I'm ready to learn your ways. I wanna be holy. Wanna be in that number. Wanna be amongst the chosen. This world ain't got nothing for me. I've never had a lot, and right now I really don't want it. Misfortunate getting you, why I'm fortunate. Learned about my history, by your grace I'm exploring it. Yes, it's power inside it to rebuke evil. I'm quoting it, don't allow negativity. I would not leave it open for it. All I see is wickedness, and I know you're the only way I can get through this. I'm in the tunnel, you're the light at the end of it. I'm sprinting to you, Lord, please help me finish this. My hope it only come from you, hoping to have peace, hoping to be with you. My hope it only come from you, hoping to have peace, hoping to be with you. Father, I love you. Abba, I love you. Ahaya, I love you. Ahaya, I love you. Ahaya, I love you. Father, I love you. Abba, I love you. Ahaya, I love you. Ahaya, I love you. Ahaya, I love you.
St. John 14 and 15, then hit 1 John chapter 2 verse 3. Keep reading all the way to verse 5. If I'm claiming to love you without this, then I lie. Father, when I get in your scriptures, I'm comforted. Lucifer know he out of luck when he comforted. Kicking and I'm screaming, no demons are coming in. So I'm praying your protection over my woman and kids, cause I know that's where they going when they can't get me. Try to sneak it from the bottom when the top disagree, but we don't wanna be caught dead. We ain't Satanism, paganism, or no other wickedness. We in love with that power that was speaking from a flame. When the bushes caught on fire and they get Moses a name. I'ma bet my life on you through the joy and through the pain. And if loving you is crazy, then I don't wanna be insane. All I do is sing you love songs. Praying y'all be jamming in the headphones. Put no other God before you, that's step one. Then you teaching us what that mean by the rest of. Right, Father?
Father, I love you. Abba, I love you.
Yeah.
Ahaya, I love you. Ahaya, I love you. Ahaya, I love you. Father, I love you. Abba, I love you. Ahaya, I love you. Ahaya, I love you. Ahaya, I love you. I wanna be worthy, pray that I'm pleasing you. Talk to you daily, I am entreating you. Asking for more tools I can use in order to get to you. In the quiet room, I know it is only me and you. Show me where to go with your word and what I need to do. Give me direction, instruct me how to move. I gotta win, I'm doomed if I lose. My alarm clock went off and I ain't pressing snooze. Taking heed of the warning, you told me wake up. Don't be slack, get on track before I take ya. Now I know I must do a lot of things different. Can be concerned about feeling, stick to the script and be diligent. Cause the enemy, he right behind me, ready to finish me. But as long as I'm abiding in you, he can't even get to me. All praises to you. I know everything that you say is true, and I believe in you. Father, I love you. Abba, I love you. Ahaya, I love you. Ahaya, I love you. Ahaya, I love you. Father, I love you. Abba, I love you. Ahaya, I love you. Ahaya, I love you. Ahaya, I love you.
Shalom, 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 everybody in Christ's glorious body. Oh man, I am flabbergasted. Okay, man, I give up. I quit. I'm cool, y'all. I'm done. Okay. Done with what, you may ask? With any confrontation, man. Right? With any confrontation, fam. Okay? I'm cool. Because I don't know what brothers be on, but I understand something with what I just seen right now. It's wild. I was a victim, and I feel foolish. You know what I'm saying? I feel foolish for it. You know, there's some talk about me being the victim. I'm not talking about like that. I'm not talking about like that. I'm talking about the way I got sucked in, you know. I just seen a narrative totally be created. You never know what brothers is on. You never know what brothers is sitting up and thinking and right. And I just totally just watched all of these three theatrics, right? From beginning to end, I see where it was planned, fam. Right? Uh who knows what these guys be seeing, man? And on both sides of the spectrum, it's them playing. You know, they provoke something, and then on the other side, you see, oh, that's what you was trying to do, right? So the Most High know them better than me, right? Uh, so I'm gonna leave it in His hands, man. You know, straight up, man. You know, tell all my enemies they won, man. Right? Y'all win. Whatever y'all say I am, that's what I am. You know, uh, cause you really can't control it, man. You know, that's where we at in the world. You know, a brother could just set you up, say some crazy stuff. Now the people looking like they don't know what's right or wrong, right? I'm a brother did nothing, man. I move out of everybody's way and everything. You know, I'm careful with offending brothers and everything. But man, with somebody with tricks and things like that, you really can't get out of that, you know. So I'm sorry, y'all. I gotta leave y'all to just discern things, you know. I gotta leave y'all to just discern things for yourself, man. And you know, that's why that's why our chapter says, bear all things. Put it on your back, you know what I'm saying? Bear a burden is what it's talking about. So if a brother tripping, whatever he got going on in his head and his mind, he want to set me up or however he want to do his thing, you know, I guess I got to bear that. I got to bear his burden, right? You know, it makes sense. It makes sense. You know, I'm all right though, man. You know, I'm all right with all the drama. Uh, I didn't come into this for that. That's not my focus. To be tongue wrestling with no men. I am done with that. You know, but what I do want to talk about are blessings, right? Because they just make me feel good. You know what I'm saying? I like talking about the things of the spirit, you know? And that's why I got to back up. That's why I got to back up off of playing in the sandbox with boys. You know what I mean? I got to chill with that because You know, I really fear the Most High. I'm really afraid of the heavens, right? In the heavenly realm, not only for myself, but for other people, you know? I'm afraid of the heavenly realm for myself and other people, right? And my biggest fear is somebody blaspheming mama. So I got to be careful how I get out here and play in this sandbox and interact with these folks, right? I got to be careful how I get out here and do that. Because it looks like they just want to twist me to where mama end up blasphemed, you know? And I don't want no part of that. I don't want nothing to do with that, right? But I'm new at this, y'all, you know? This ain't no upload a song and then boom, you're out the way, you know? Nah, I'm here before this screen. Brothers are sitting here listening. They listening for every word, you know? And they want to catch you up, man. They want to make you look like a fool. You know, they want to make you look like you don't know what you talking about. Why? Why? Because what I'm talking about, they don't want to adopt. And that's all. It's making everybody look silly. It's making everybody look silly, man. It's making it hard for everybody to perpetrate, right? So they coming against it. If they, you know, they can't go against that, so they like, okay, let's destroy the man. If we destroy the man, then we destroy the message, right? We make him look like a fool, and that's what they lean on. Fruit of the spirit, fruit of, oh, where was the fruit of spirit here? And right. And I'm sitting there knowing dang well I was cool when they rolled up, and I'm cool now. But they got the fruit of the spirit looking all bad, right? So, you know, and the whole time while we're dealing with anything, talking about anything, my mind is saying, brother, bless you, right? Brother, bless you. You know what I mean? Got no problem with nobody. I don't got no problem with anybody who the most high woke up this morning, okay? If it was that bad, the most high would have left you in yesterday somewhere, right? So if you woke up, you face to face with me or on the internet or however it's happening, then man, you know, what problem I got with you? Right? I don't got no problem with nobody who the most high woke up this morning. Right? So glory to the most high for him and his mercy. You know what I'm saying? Because he is example number one, man. That's who we look to, right? That's who you look to. If the most high wasn't against you waking up this morning, then what problem I got with you? Ain't it? Yes, yes, yes. Everything is straight. Everything is cool. I don't got no problem with these brothers, and I think they know it. But they got their own agendas, you know? Maybe it's about content. I don't know. I don't deal with that. I'm never gonna run out. I'm never gonna run out of no content. Okay. I got like 80 books. Ain't it? You know? So, man, I just, I feel a strong feeling of love coming upon and over my vessel, man. And I just want to feel like, I got a couple of ears on me right now. And I just want to say, bless you, man. Bless y'all. If your ears could hear this, man, I pray the blessings of the sapphire upon thine head, right? And that's all it is. That's all it is with me, you know. Bless y'all out there, man. Whatever you going through, whatever is bothering you, right? I pray the Father keep that thing at bay, right? And so if that gets corrupted, then you know who it was, right? You know who would step in front of that and interrupt that and ruin that for you, right? Rather I know you, don't know you, hey, you run into this video next week. Whatever the case may be, man, blessings be upon the earth, okay? And everybody in it, everybody who the Most High woke up this morning. If he woke you up, then hey, right? And glory be unto his holy name and all that good stuff, because he is a beautiful, master and father and creator, right? Let's not lose sight of that, right? Let us not lose sight of that. Okay? We bless the Father. We bless his holy name. We didn't deserve to open our eyes, But he did that. He did it for us, right? Let's try to wrap our heads around and understand what blessings are. Do we know what blessings are? I don't know. I'm not sure if we know what blessings are. That's the milk, right? That's what it means, going back to the milk, the simple stuff, y'all. The simple stuff, we don't even really fully understand, myself included. Myself included, fam. It's like we didn't get the full definition of these words, and then we veered off all into this more complicated literature, right? In our life. I'm not even talking Bible. I'm just talking period. We heard words. We halfway formed a definition in our mind of what it means. And, it's going back to the milk a lot of times, right? You got to get the simple stuff first so that you understand what you even really doing, because you're using the words, you're speaking the messages, but I don't think we be fully understanding, Blessings, man. Blessings. So let's dive into that, because this Hebrews 6:14 right here is key, because it uses both words. It uses both words. Right? So let's jump off this boat, start swimming. Let's get some shout outs real quick. First, Sister Essa. Shalom, shalom. Brother Truth, Mark, right? Mark AZ up in here. MD the Kid up in here. right? Ricardo Gonzalez, I love y'all. Okay. Yahweh Da, Banya Huda, Banyuda, right? Brother Cruising. Wait a minute. Where is the humble law keeper at? She probably sleep, huh? I don't want to bother her. Probably 11 where she at 11:30. Right? Man, let's jump off. Let's jump off the boat and start swimming, ain't it? Yes, yes, yes. Saying. Hebrews 6:14. Saying, what are we saying? Surely blessing. So while I'm blessing, I will bless thee. I will bless you. Switch thee out for you. Thee is always you. Thine is yours and mine, right? But surely, for sure, when I get to blessing, I'm going to bless you, right? And what else I'm going to do? I'm going to multiply, right? And multiplying, I will multiply thee. That's what blessings are, fam. It's to multiply. It's to multiply. It's to make more. Okay? So, it ain't no such thing as having none. You see that? It ain't no such thing as having zilch. Yikes. You always got something. You know why? Because you come from another world to this world. Now, when you lose everything in that world, that's when you got nothing. That hasn't happened to anybody yet, right? Even if you're not in this earth, you're in some waiting place somewhere. He ain't put nobody in the lake yet, right? So we have what we have. We all have something. There is no such thing when it comes to us as zero, right? You are one at the least. You have, right? You have right there. Boom. All you can do is increase, right? You can get more or less, more or less. Y'all see that? That's what blessings are. It's to multiply. It's to increase. It's to make more. Okay? Genesis 22:17 says that in blessing I will bless thee, and in multiplying I will multiply thy seed. Multiply, right? To increase, to make more, as the stars of the heaven. Right? Man, now, if you was to drop this flesh and take off into that air, that open air, and witness all of the stars, man, it's so many stars, fam. Oh, it's so many. It's not flat, okay? It's 4 dimensional. It's from every angle. And they just non-stop, right? It's so many stars as the stars of the heaven. It ain't flat how we looking at it. That's why some are big, some are small, because they spread it out and they're deep, right? And they go high, right? And as the sand, which is upon the seashore, okay? We know that's a lot of sand. Now, imagine a star being one little grain of dirt. If you take a pinch of dirt, how many one grain is that? That's a whole bunch just in a little pinch. That's how the stars are. Right? Yikes. Yikes. Which is upon the seashore and thy seed shall possess the gate of his enemies. Okay? So, eventually, we do. When, you may ask? When do we do that? When Christ bring all of them angels from the sapphire. It's going to be a lot. It's going to be a lot of us, right? What other time? Ain't no other time we going to multiply like that and be of a greater number than our enemies like that, right? Deuteronomy 1 and 10. The Lord your God has multiplied you, right? And behold, you are this day as the stars of heaven, right? For multitude. We're a multitude now. That's how you know that, right? Those 12 tribes, man, okay? That 12 tribe chart. That's the only way it makes sense. Okay? Because us dark skin, woolly hair, we wouldn't fit that, fam. We're a minority in number. If you look at us that way, right? We're only like 10% of the population. You know what I'm saying? So, yes, yes, yes. We have to stretch across all of those ethnicities in order for that to be true. Okay? Because dark skin and woolly hair is not as the sand in those sea, fam. Now the blacks and the Latinos and the Islander and the Indians, and right now we're talking sand of sea. Okay? Nehemiah 9 and 23. Their children also multiplieth, right? Multipliedest. Thou as the stars of heaven and broughtest them into the land concerning which thou hast promised to their fathers, that they should go in to possess it. Right? Yeah, we possessed it. Now we are possessed. Now we are property of another. You see? So, you know, yeah, that ain't cool right there. That's, we lost a lot, right? We lost a lot, fam. Genesis 17 and 2. And I will make my covenant between me and thee. So now we on another page. Okay. Now we have a covenant. Now we getting ready to remain. We need that covenant, fam. Okay. That covenant, that's where the Most High becomes responsible for us. That's where he engages with us. That's where he makes a marriage with us, right? That's where we're going to remain at, fam. That's where we got action at, not perishing, right? And I will make my covenant, ding, 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 between me and thee, and will multiply thee exceedingly. Now we're being multiplied with a covenant, right? A new attribute has been added, the covenant. Now you're ready to remain. See that? Genesis 48 and 4. and said unto me, behold, I will make thee fruitful. Whoa. Now you're fruitful and multiply. That's what it means to be blessed, to multiply and be fruitful. All of these words connect, right? When you roll up on a fruit tree, man, how many times you think, ain't no more fruit on this tree. I got them all. They all gone. And then you still keep finding, it's another one up under this leaf. It's another one up under this branch. It's another one up high. You got to kind of start climbing to get those. You know what I'm saying? Fruitful, fam. It's so much. It's so abundant, right? And he said unto me, behold, I will make thee fruitful and multiply thee, and I will make thee a multitude of people. Okay? A multitude. A whole bunch of different types. Okay? That's the children of Israel, fam. That ain't one identity and one look. It's a multitude of people, and will give this land to thy seed after thee, and an everlasting possession. An everlasting possession. Now we're remaining. You see that? And the Most High is so cold, but see, I understand. I understand the Most High, fam. Folks are talking about what's coming out of my mouth, and they don't understand the Most High. Okay? If you say something's gonna happen, and then it take 20 incidences to make that true, somebody's gonna have to know the Most High to look at all of them situations and know that you prophesied that, right? So they want to take one of those situations and say, you ain't got nothing to do with that, and right, make you crazy. I'm gonna tell you, oh man, you're gonna think I'm plenty crazy. You're gonna think I'm plenty crazy because you don't understand the Most High, and you don't understand this book. Okay? You guys are naysayers and unbelievers. Okay? You guys wasn't ready to be strolling past and see Noah building no boat. You guys wasn't ready for that. What's this dude doing? Building this ark. Y'all better get right, because it's a storm coming. Man, what's wrong with this crazy dude, man? He's over there, right? They walk by a month later. Here he is again, building this stupid boat, you know? Can you imagine the people walking around and why is this stupid? There ain't even no water around. How you even gonna get that thing to the water, dummy? Right? He just back. He just building his boat. Yeah, okay. All right, y'all. You'll see why I'm building this boat. Right? Can you imagine that, fam? Can you imagine the people of that day? Can you imagine John the Baptist putting people in that water? What is that? Okay? How does this make sense? Okay? Why are you dunking people in this water? What's the difference in between that and all of the bathing they did in their life? Why is this special for some reason? Right? Why does all of the bathing they did not count and you got to do this? Man, they thought John the Baptist was crazy, man. They decapitated him, okay? So I don't know what's up with these guys, man. Right? But guess what? The Father did with Noah. He blessed him. How did he bless him? All of us. Right? All of us. He increased him. He multiplied him. You see that? He made him fruitful. Okay? Fruitful. Right? Fruit, fam. The end of a labor. Okay? The results of a work. Okay? Comes through the Most High. Blessings. Blessings. Right? Whose work? Your work? No. The Most High's work. We can't do nothing. And that's what he's showing us with all of this captivity and hard times. Right? He wants us to understand, I don't care how hard you work. You can't produce nothing. Everything comes from the Most High, or else you'll be working for nothing. You can work, and we're good. We're doing a lot of that. We work, nothing comes out of it, right? Like, man, what's going on? I'm working, ain't nothing happening. He wants you to understand only he can give the increase. Only him, right? Yes, yes, yes. And he's willing to have me appear naked. Because guess what? Right there. Right there. It's right there, fam. It's in my chest. Okay? It's in my soul. Okay? I'm so multiplied. Okay? Man, glory be unto his holy name, y'all. He gonna show you. He gonna show you through me. He wants you all looking. Right? I'm gonna show you how to do this. I'm gonna show you how to be unbothered, whatever the case may be. Right? That's why it's such an insult when somebody say in my feelings. Really? What feelings? What feelings, man? You know? Wiping a nasty handful of themselves on me. You know what I'm saying? Those are the kind of emotions and things that they deal with, you know. That's what he multiplied them with. Not me, right? And said unto me, behold, I will make thee fruitful, fam, and multiply thee, and will make of thee a multitude of people, and will give this land to thy seed after thee for an everlasting possession. Okay? Everlasting. What does everlasting mean? Right? Eternal, endless, never ending, perpetual, undying, abiding, enduring, infinite, boundless, and timeless. Okay? Constant, continual, continuous, persistent, relentless. Okay? All of that is everlasting, right? Unrelieving. It don't stop. You can't relieve it. Okay? Uninterrupted, unabating, endless, interminable, right? Non-stop, incessant. It just doesn't quit. So, what is he talking about? The land of Israel? We know that's going to end, right? We already ain't there. This ain't talking about nothing earthly, fam. And will give this land to thy seed after thee for an everlasting possession. Okay? He's talking about all land. He's talking about any land. He's talking about any other land he builds. Okay? If we just making earths like it ain't nothing, you think this the last one? This book is full of him telling us he's going to give us another earth, right? When he said this, we don't think he was including that other earth too. He's talking about all land, right? Yes, yes, yes. Whatever platform he make, our feet gonna be on it, ain't it? Yes, yes, yes. That's what he talking about. Fruit gotta remain now. And that's what his covenant is. That's what he meant by that, right? Once you get that covenant, baby, you are what? Everlasting. You're going to remain. Your fruit shall remain. Okay? Genesis 1:28. And God blessed them. And God said unto them, be fruitful and multiply. Now look at all of these people who have lived and died a death from the time of Adam and Eve. Can you count them? The Most High can. And we're going to see them all. Okay? We're going to see them all before the throne. We're going to all come together. Okay? So when I walk around, I got all of that included with me. Okay? I feel that. I feel back to Adam and Eve. I feel all the way to the end of this earth. I feel all of that. Okay? And it makes me think different and move different, act different and thing like this. I know they lying. I know they lie a lot, right? They want to make me flesh, right? It can't be like this. However, this dude is talking about it is, no, I gotta destroy that, right? Because I don't like that. Okay, it's messing with my mind. I don't like, right? But I'm telling y'all, man, everybody can't come there. I wish they could, and a lot of us can. Quite a few of us will. And that's what we got to do, fam. We just got to elevate, you know? They're talking about we need to get educated. Oh, man, that's an attack. They don't even know who's driving them right now, right? Because the Most High is doing something major. He's doing something major with our mind and our intelligence, and it's spiritual, you know? We gonna trump book facts any day. We gonna trump they academia any day. We gonna trump that. That ain't where we come from. That stuff is Greek and Roman. That ain't our stuff. Okay? We lean on the Most High. The children of Israel have always leaned on the Most High. Okay? Forget your book facts. Okay? I go in there and learn that. You don't mean nothing. Okay? You want to get a job or something? All praise it to the Most High. Go get you a job, right? Go in there, learn all they stuff, flip it forward and back, right? But be careful though. Be careful, because what you doing? When you go to work, who are you serving, right? You can't look at it as, oh, this is a corporation, right? No, that corporation is a regular man. Oh, this is just my job. No, you are working with a man. What that man up to? What kind of Satanist is he? And that's what went on with me. I got ravished, fam. I was a warehouse worker. And I walked into work. I said, man, what's in these boxes, right? What the heck is in these boxes? What's in here? Who am I shipping this stuff to? And is anybody getting harmed? Okay? I feared seeing the news and it's a catastrophe and a lot of people got hurt or unalived or something, and the logo of my job is on that box. Right? And I backed up. It was very spiritual, okay? Where you got careful with everything you did. With everything you did, fam. Right? So, and that's fruitful, fam. That's fruitful. That's fruit that's going to remain. That is called the fear of the Most High, of the Lord. Right? And guess what else it was? The beginning of wisdom. The beginning of the 9. Okay? So what are these guys talking about? What's the matter with them, man? The fear of the Most High is the beginning of wisdom, not your textbook, okay? So what's the deal with this, man? I'm hearing a whole lot of low faith out there, okay? Matter of fact, brothers will admit it. Listen to them close. They'll say things like that, and something happened. I had to question my own faith, and yeah, my faith, and this and that, and I don't even know how I feel right now. And you're right. They say things like that. I don't even know what my faith is right now. They say stuff like that, right? So this is where we at with it, okay? That's taking away. Bloop, 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 bloop. The Father plucking them. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Where they was multiplied and made more, he's shrinking it and making it less. Right? You want that to be you? I don't want that to be me. Right? You know what we got to do, fam? Use what you got. You got it right now. You got hands and feet. You got a mouth. You got eyeballs to see. You got ears to hear. Right? Take that. Make it more. Multiply it. Right? Multiply good works. That's what it's all about. Good works. Could you possibly be doing a good work right now? With what you have right now? That's what's going to make him bless you, multiply you, increase you, and make you more. Yikes. Yikes. Be fruitful and multiply. I think that's the first law. I think that's the first law, fam. Be fruitful and multiply. First thing he told Adam and Eve, right? and replenish the earth. When you multiply, you're going to replenish the earth, right? What does it mean to replenish? We're going to replenish, right? We're going to refill. We're going to top up. We're going to fill up. We're going to recharge. We're going to freshen. We're going to restock. We're going to stock up. We're going to restore. We're going to replace, right? Replenish. Oh, a cycle. Keep it going. Keep it coming back, right? It's what fruit does. Seed, water, grow, pluck, eat, repeat, right? Seed, plant it, water, grow, prune, pluck, eat, repeat. And that's what we've been doing since Adam and Eve. Plant vineyards, baby. Plant, you better plant you one. Huh? You see how important fruit is? Well, what about the fruit of the Spirit? Okay? Love, joy, peace, long suffering, gentleness, goodness, faith, meekness, temperance. What about those? We multiply those again and again and again. We don't know what the situation is until we wake up and run into it. Okay, let me dig in my love. Okay, this is love. Oh man, this is a headache. Okay, let me dig into my long suffering. Okay, again and again and again and again. Right? Yes, yes, yes. The fruit of the Spirit. Right? Yes, yes, yes. Man, replenish the earth. Keep it topping up. Keep it rolling over. Right? That's where your 70 times 70 is coming from. It's all, I promise you, it's all connected, fam. This Bible is talking about 3-4 things, okay? This whole big old Bible with these itty bitty little words and all of these endless pages, okay? And then when you get into the extra biblical texts, all right, it's talking about a few things, y'all. And guess what? The Holy Spirit is all of it. Y'all thought it was about the Most High in Christ? You leaving one out, okay? And that's what time it is. It's her time. She gonna let you know who she is, okay? She ain't playing either. Oh, man, but she is love, okay? She's not destruction. She's the opposite of that. She is life. It's a big time, fam. You don't know this world. You don't know the world you've been living in. You thought everything was everything, and it really wasn't nothing until she show up. She is not destruction. She is life. She is on the other side, and she is gentle. Okay? She's gentle. She's a nurturer. She's a comforter. Are you ready to get comforted? Tell them to clip that. They don't want to clip that, huh? Y'all see who they working for? The Most High wanted them to hear that and say, man, I'm going to clip that. But what did they clip? Drama. Drama, fam. Yikes. Okay? But guess what, though? Guess what fruit is going to do? And replenish the earth and subdue it. Okay? Replenish. That's so many of us. Yikes. To when we subdue, we're going to pounce. you, you know what that is? That's just coming out of that sapphire, right? Christ coming from upstairs. The sapphire is downstairs from upstairs where the Most High and Christ at, right? Christ gonna come down from upstairs and he gonna come through the sapphire and the sapphire just gonna follow him down. And we gonna change into whatever being we change into, right? To deal with this earth. You feel what I'm saying? We coming thick. We coming to, that's this, fam. You see how we stretch? I mean, the Most High, how he deals? He'll take something like this Genesis 1 and 28 right here. But this don't just apply to this, fam. Everything is like this. You're going to be able to apply this to a whole bunch of situations. There she go. You didn't get an alert? Yeah, they own me. They tripping right now again, fam. I heard them say that too. Oh, they're saying that they're tripping on the YouTube. And man, I had more likes than views this morning when I got up. How is that? How somebody liked the video and didn't watch it, didn't click on it, didn't come. You got to come in here to get to that thumb, right? They playing with my stuff, I'm telling you. But hey, I understand why that is. I used to be like that. I didn't think none of this was nothing. And then I understood to the extent of which, right? How deep they willing to go and how they are paying attention, how everything is riding on the children of Israel, y'all. They make us feel worthless. They make us feel like ain't nobody paying attention to us. Nobody cares. This book say this whole earth is gauged by where we are and how this earth treats us. Yeah, they paying attention. Yes, they need to know every word that comes out of my mouth as soon as it comes out, because it's letting them know exactly how much time they have. How much time they have for what? For this to happen, because we're replenishing right now. This is replenish mode. Okay, we got the sapphire that's been collected, okay, since Christ walked. Okay, and then we still got some more to get up out of Abraham's bosom. Okay, we're replenishing right now. Then what's next? And subdue it. We're gonna pounce, right? And when we pounce, what is that going to equal? Look at this. It's giving us the play-by-play. What's next? And have dominion over the fish of the sea. No, we're going to have dominion over everything, over everything. Y'all see this? This is how the Most High works. And the Most High blessed them, and God said to them, be fruitful and multiply. It came from him blessing us. It didn't come from nothing else. It wasn't nothing we did. Right? The be fruitful and multiply happened because he said, bless them. Right? Y'all see this? Y'all see this? They called us idiots, y'all. They said we don't know what we talking about. Okay? Check us out in this book, though. Check us out how we breaking this book down right now. Okay? Yikes. Without their theologian school. That's the pure, unadulterated Spirit of God, okay, coming through the children of Israel. I heard that slickness about the tribe of Judah too. I heard all that. You are a blasphemer. You, man, they better be careful out there, fam. Oh, man. Why? Why would they want to do that to themselves, man? I don't know, Father. I don't know why they did it. I don't know why they played with you like that, Father. I have no idea. I don't know why. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, fam. How I'm supposed to know why? How I'm supposed to know why they played the way they played? They think this is a joke. They don't believe none of this, fam. They don't believe this. They was bored, right? They opened up the Bible because they was bored or something. I don't know. I don't know what they was on when they came into this truth. But this Bible is no joke. Okay? The Father, he was not going to leave us alone and just leave us. Nah, it's stuff here, right? We're shrouded. We're surrounded. Okay? You're not alone. You got eyes on you. All of that. Everything counts. Every little thing you do counts. Every little thought that fire off in your head, nobody will never know that thought fired off in your head. But that heaven knows. Okay? But check out how this rolls out. I'm bugging out off of this. This Genesis 1 and 28 is something, ain't it? Let's read that again. And God blessed them. And God said unto them, be fruitful and multiply and replenish the earth. So we're topping up. We're, right? Topping up, restoring. You know, we're accumulating. None is being lost. That's what you got to understand about the fruit of God. It never rots, okay? It remains. His fruit remains. So we've just been replenishing, okay? Since Adam and Eve. I want to meet Abel. We're going to see Abel again. I wrote a song so dope a couple years ago. 2 years, a good 2 years before I had my experience, I wrote a song called Abel. Okay? Matter of fact, it's called The Return of Abel. Oh man, they done tried it on righteous and the righteous heart and the good heart. They done tried it on it so tough, right? Man, we just look horrible. The good heart looks horrible in this earth, y'all. And everybody steps on us, and you know what I'm saying? And the world just laughs. They are the jokers. You know, everything is funny. Right? Man, they step on us, and you guys forgot about Abel. You forgot about Abel, right? Watch the return of Abel. All righteousness shakes himself off like a dog, right? Oh, he gonna shake him up off of him because all we've been seeing is Cain's. It's Cain's, fam. Everybody is Cain. Cain, 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 Cain. Right? But he's just been buried. The spirit of Abel, which is a decent spirit and a good heart, right? It's been buried. But guess what? A lot of you don't know it, but you're able. You're down. I know you're down on yourself, man. Dang. And then you hear me say something like this, and you think, well, man, that's on the other side of the line from me. No, 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 no. You're going to find out. You are able. You have been buried. They have buried you. Okay? But guess what? We've just been carefully replenished and accumulated, right? That's what he's trying to do. Now the wicked, they're like water, right? Earthen vessels, he called them, right? Earthen vessels. They've been flowing in the door, out the door. He's not even counting them. It's so many of them. He's not counting them. He's having his fruit remain. He's counting his righteous. Okay? Now, when he got enough of those, now, yikes. And that's what this is the concept of. Okay? And God blessed them. And God said unto them, be fruitful and multiply. That's one time. Boom, 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 boom. We're everywhere. It's a million of us, right? But to replenish is to flip over. Boop. Now it went from 1 million to 2 million. Replenish it again. Bloop. Now it's 3 million. And that's what it means to replenish. It's just, whoop, and it's been doing this since Cain and Abel, right? Just, a whole bunch of garbage. Okay, see y'all later. A few here, boop, 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 boop. And he's just, boop, boop. He's taking sprinkles out, right? Of the ones that are going to remain. You see that? And when we're getting to the end of this earth right now, that means he just about got the number that he was looking for. Okay. He just about got the number he was looking for, and he about ready to floss us. Right? He about ready to give us that victory he been talking to us about through this whole book. And guess what? I met him. Right? I met him, fam. I met the spiritual family. Okay? I went floating into that realm. There they all were. There they all were. Okay? Yes. 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 I seen them. And now I know why he had me see them. These naysayers, I feel sorry for them. Right? But I understand. It's one thing to not say nothing. But yeah, of course, they gonna dig their heels in it and make themselves enemies of it. And that's just to solidify the condemnation. Right? Right there, that's it, fam. Everything you're looking at right there is a soul. Everything you're looking at right there is a soul. Okay? Now you see them bigger dots? Those are the original angels. Okay? And those big angels like that, See, those ones are just camped round about us, the scriptures say, encamped round about, right? But all throughout the space, it's the big ones like that, right? In every layer, in every realm, you're going to get them stars like that, which are angels. So it's enough of those to match these. It's enough of those to match us, right? Don't get it twisted. This is just a little realm right here where it's holding us. But this is the spiritual family right here, fam. This is where we been getting accumulated, and trust me, the Most High, he about ready to show out. He about got that number he was looking for, right? He about got that number. Now tell us again what's going to happen, okay? And God blessed them, and God said unto them, be fruitful and multiply and replenish the earth. Turn over, right? Multiply, turn over, replenish the earth. Then what's next? We're going to subdue. What does it mean to subdue? It means to pounce and lock down, right? And then what's next? To have dominion over. Woo! They ain't going to be able to see us. They ain't going to be able to do nothing with us. They ain't going to be able to get out our clutches if we don't want them to. We're going to have the dominion. We're going to rule. Okay? That means we rule. That's why we were fruitful and multiplying and replenishing, and so that we could subdue and have dominion. You see this? So let them keep on playing with us. Their lies are powerful in this earth, right? It ain't powerful when we get there, because tongues shall cease. The gift of the gab, that's going out the window, okay? You're going to lose that. You're going to lose tongues. You're going to lose your words. You're going to lose your lies. You're going to lose that, okay? Yes. Yikes. I don't know. I don't know why they played. Why you play with righteousness like that? Okay? I love righteousness. I'm a child of it. Okay? If I got a lie to beat you, then I'm just going to lose. I'd rather lose than lie to beat you. Yikes. And over the fowls of the air, over the fish of the sea, and over the fowls of the air, and over every living thing that moveth upon the earth. Oh, we're going to subdue it all, right? We already done that. That's a done deal, but that's just the tip of the iceberg, okay? We're going to have dominion over everything. We know that that's what Jacob's kingdom is, don't we? Jacob's dominion, right? That's what it is. Leviticus 26:9 says what? For I will have respect unto you. Man, that means so much to me. To have the Most High's respect. Oh, man. It don't get no better than that. It don't get no better than that. I know how it feels for this flesh to be gone and for the Most High's eyes and all of the heaven's eyes to be looking at you. And almost like a stadium, almost like, right, when a sports player run out, right, from the locker room and the place is just cheering, how many souls, how many people, right? That's how it feel when you leave this body and you get up out of here and you go into that open air, into that sky, right? You feel all the eyes. in every layer of heaven, right? Ultimately, the Most High's eyes. Okay? So that really did something to me when I read, for I will have respect unto you. Okay? That's all the Most High needs to do. He really loves us a whole lot, but he don't gotta say that. I will have respect unto you. For the Most High to respect you, you have access to his entire wealth and riches of what? Blessings. Multiplying, right? His increase. Oh man, that's all you need. You don't need nothing else. What else you need? For I will have respect unto you. Now the Father knows all. He sees into the core of us. Now for him to see into your core and respect you, right? Next comma, and make you fruitful. What does that mean? That means you're going to remain. You're never going to die, okay? And it's going to be a whole bunch of you, right? And multiply you and establish my covenant with you. Now you ain't going nowhere for sure, because he has established, okay? That's to set in stone forever. His what? His way. This is how he exists, fam. This is how he sat in that darkness forever by himself, okay? Twiddling his invisible thumbs like, man, what am I gonna do, you know? Just out there in darkness and silence and got all of this power to do whatever he want to do, but just ain't did it yet, you know? Just sitting in darkness and silence, right? He's showing us how to exist like him, okay? What came first? Thoughts. That's his wife, y'all. There's only one wisdom. I'm laughing at you guys thinking there's wisdom over here, it's wisdom over there, and it's God's wisdom, and then it's Christ's wisdom. There's one wisdom. And the Most High made it in darkness and silence, and he was the only one with it. And it is female in nature, and it is his wife. Okay? It is not a male spirit. You guys don't connect no dots. You have a family in the earth. It's a mom, a dad, and a son. 3 to bear record in heaven. In earth as it is in heaven, ain't it? So what makes you think what happened in the earth was different than that? That's confusion. Oh, but this is something else. No, it's the exact same thing. Right? It's the exact same thing. Okay? It was them two together alone. Thoughts. Up high in the heavens, in the darkness, and in the silence before they created anything. And we will go into it again one day soon. If it be the Father's will, we're going to go back into that Apocrypha, and we're going to pull out that long chapter of Mama bragging. Okay? She brags like the Most High. She gonna set you straight. She gonna let you know it wouldn't be nothing if he didn't put me in it. Okay? And that's for all of ye who would play with her. Because y'all playing with her right now. Y'all doing a whole bunch of praying with her or playing with her. And y'all doing a whole bunch of bumping y'all gums like you know and you don't know. Okay? And she dropped that chapter for y'all. Okay? Who am I? Luke 7:35. I'm one. I'm one of her sons. Okay? And we're gonna take you there, right? But establish my covenant with you. Now you don't go nowhere. Listen. John 15:16. Ye have not chosen me. Huh? You thought you chose me? Saith the Most High in Christ. You did not choose me, but I have chosen you. Right? And ordained you. What is it to ordain? Okay? It's to stamp you, right? It's to endorse you, right? Yes, to confer you, to appoint you, to anoint you. Appointed, anointed, and double dipped in that ointment, ain't it? Yes, to consecrate you. That's to make you holy, right? To install you, to invest you, right? To induct you, right? To predetermine, or to determine, or to destine, or to preordain, or to predestine, right? Or to prescribe. I prescribed you, okay? Now I see what the pharmacist is on. They playing the Most High. The way he prescribed a death drug, that's how the Most High is prescribing. Now, here, take bronze, right? Let Brian show you how to deal with that, right? And that's what I gave myself to him to do with me. I knew I wasn't always going to shine and look pretty for y'all. I signed up for him to stomp me through the floor if he need to. Okay? So a brother gonna say I'm in my feelings, and you don't know who you talking about. Okay? I been gave myself to the Most High for whatever he want to use me for. Please do. Okay? Stomp me through the floor. Okay? You know? So step all over me, right? Try me. Try me. You know? Make me earn this. Because I ain't following Yeshaya if I don't learn this. Okay? Ready to get stepped on. I signed up. Here. I'll get stepped on, Father. Where I sign? Right here? Signed it. Do whatever you please to me. You think you control anything? Nah. You don't control nothing. You can't make yourself win. You can't make yourself lose. You're in the passenger seat, buddy. I could tell by how you guys speak. You think you in control, huh? You would be more humble. You wouldn't jump in front of no camera and say, well, this is how it's going down. And I'm going to blitz it. And this is me. And this is blah, blah, blah. And I'm going to make it go like this. I'm going to make it go like that. You don't know what you making it do. Okay? Why? Because and ordained you. Everything is Father ordained. Let me show you something. Let me show you something. Real quick. Let me grab you Isaiah 45 and 7 right fast. Okay. Let me grab that for you real quick. Come on. Grab that for you right fast. Slide that off in this makeup here. See what I'm saying? Because he formed light. Okay? He create darkness. He makes peace. He creates evil. He, the Lord, do all these things. You ain't doing nothing. Right? Now, as I look at my screen and look at the lying lips of these men and just shake my head because they don't know what they done set themselves up for. Yikes. He used you for that darkness. That's all that means to me. He used you for that evil. And you know what he does after his darkness and after his evil, when he get done with it, he just using it real quick. But man, after this darkness, he gonna hit the light switch. Boop. Darkness gone. Just like that. Right? The evil, he gonna turn that evil good. Boop. Good. Just like that. Evil, silly in the head, don't know nothing. Beep, turn the lights on and evil. Good now. Okay, I repent. I'm this and that, blah, blah. And I pray that upon ye. I pray that upon you, brothers, right? Sometimes through a tear, sometimes, right? Father, please. Please, Father, right? Have mercy upon us. I feel Christ. Do you guys feel Christ? When he said, forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do. What does that mean to you? Okay? Because I feel that. But he, the Father, he do what, man, we just pawns, y'all. And that's why we pray. Father, please be using me for good. You got to admit that you can't see. Father, I cannot see. I need your eyes, Father. Can I see this thing through your eyes? You got to ask him that. I don't know. I don't know. I can't see brothers asking stuff like that in prayer with how they act. Get your bars up, okay? Get your divine 9 in line, okay? Because all you know is evil and wickedness, and you want to fight with me. That ain't the way I fight, okay? The more you trying to hurt me, the more I'm going to try to help you, and you don't even know I'm trying to help you. You don't know what my prayers sound like. Right? Praying good upon you. You are wishing bad upon me. And one day, the Father is just going to say, man, I had enough, man. Right? Yes, yes, yes. Okay? 1 minute, all of these folks upon me, and then boom, you done blew them and slew them off me. Okay? And I pray he just, have mercy upon us all, and he will. and he will. You guys are going to have to try extremely hard to bring his hammer down on you. But don't think he won't bring it down, because he will bring it down on you. And when he bring it down on you, you're going to know that you deserve it. You're going to know you deserve it. And you're going to know all of the chance he gave you. And you're going to know that, man, I can't even try to talk myself out of this. I worked this tab up. Absolutely. Right? So, right. But I have chosen you and ordained you. He chose you and ordained you for that. Okay? That's scary, fam. I mean, you really should try to wrap your head around that. Dang, the Father chose me for evil and darkness. Yikes. It's right here. Evil and darkness. Right? And then you have light. Those sound more like my words, ain't it? Light, peace, ain't it? Come on, man. Come on, y'all. You on the wrong side of the line, baby. Get on the other side of that line. What are you doing? Okay? Ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you and ordained you that ye should bring forth what? Fruit. It's a lot of fruit, fam. What is fruit? Anything that multiplies. Boop, 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 boop. Right? On the other side of creation, on the other side of the Father's blessings, the Father gives us this. Okay? Of course, we wipe sweat. That don't got nothing to do with the fruit, baby. That has nothing to do with the fruit. You could wipe that sweat and none of your seeds grow. Right? The increase comes from him. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, you go through the labor. But that ain't got nothing to do with the fruit. You could go through that labor and still not get no fruit. Okay? The Father has to bless. What is it to bless? Multiply. Y'all see that? Now we know what something as simple as blessings are. Okay? And this is what he's talking about, never hesitate to go back to the milk, right? Because it's a lot in the milk. Without the milk, you can't even swallow the meat, okay? That ye should go and bring forth fruit. We in the vineyard. Ain't we always in the vineyard? Okay? For fruit. That your fruit should do what? Remain. Right? That whatsoever ye shall ask the Father in my name, he may give it unto you. Right? When mama come, but that's another story. Right? Oh man, he gonna put us on top. The things we prayed for, ultimately, he's gonna give it to us. That time comes. We've read that before, right? But Ephesians chapter 2 and 10. For we are his workmanship. Okay? That fruit that shall remain, right here. We are his workmanship. Okay? That's the fruit of the Spirit multiplying. That's the fruit that we eat multiplying. We are fruit, okay? You and I, we are fruit. We are his workmanship. But we were created in Christ. Guess what the sapphire is? Christ's realm, fam. It's the holding place for his. For the ones that latched on to this gospel that they act like I don't know anything about. But I understand they have to do that, right? They have to do that. Because I start talking and it was a threat. And it was like, oh man, we got to crush this dude. But guess what? I'm crushed. Y'all win. I'm no fighter. I'm no fighter, y'all. I am the meek. Okay? So, you ever heard the saying, there's always somebody better? And that's how they're going to rip each other to pieces while the meek just stand back. Or maybe you just, on the side, just chew the meek up real quick. But we never go far. We never die. Okay? We'll be back. You'll see us again. Okay? Death is not for us. Okay? But reading on, created in Christ. We're created in Christ. Okay? Unto what? Good works. Good works. Good works, y'all. Good works is everything. Do not lack good works. And you don't be wanting to do nothing because that bull you doing is wiping out your good works. So when it's about stacking up good works for you, you don't want to waste them, with some stupid quarrel that you're having with another brother. Y'all better believe when I get into it with a brother, I come out of that not losing my fruits, right? I come out of that not having lost my fruit. I'm protecting my fruits while I'm arguing with you, right? I'm in that for reasoning. If reasoning can't come out of it, I don't want anything out of it, right? I'm not in it to make you feel bad about yourself. I don't win anything from that. I don't get anything from that to make you feel bad. That's never what I'm about. Okay? I'm against that. Okay? I am the comforter's son. One of them. Okay? Comfort is my thing. Okay? I know we in it, but instead of speaking to hurt you, I might mess around, just start praying blessings over the top of your head, right? Right there in the middle of it. Boop, 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 boop. If I'm praying blessings, I'm increase what? Increase in knowledge, increase in spirit, increase in the fruits, right? In your 9 blessings. Blessings upon you. Okay? Because that's obviously what we need. We low. We low. We almost on E, right? So, friend or enemy, blessings be upon you. Yikes. Let's talk about blessings. Okay? Multiplying, increasing. Okay? May the Father bless, keep, and increase you, all of you. If your ear be inclined to this word right now, to this spirit right now, okay? Yes, the spirit came out of my mouth. What is spirit, y'all? What is spirit? Air. Blow in your hand like this. Sound. You know what sound is? That's spirit, fam. In order for you to hear noise, spirit. Different octave. Low. Spirit, all of it. Air, right? You tweak the air a certain way and it'll make a noise. Okay? So you had to have the air before you had the noise. And when it made noise, what was that? That's when it became Christ. Now that's something. That's right. Air, can't see it. Right? Can't hear it a lot. Sound, now you got something. And you can speak things into existence, okay? Just like the Most High did, okay? It ain't as fast as the Most High, but it's the same thing. You speak it, and it comes true. If it lines up with his will. Now, see, I know his will. Right? Not because I cracked him, but because he told me. Right? Because he told me. Because he wanted me to know. And that's why I'm so crazy. Right? That's why I'm so gung-ho. That's why you see that highlighted word right there, those two highlighted words, good works. Oh, man. That's Father revealed, y'all. That's why I'm on good works. You not? You not on good works? What you on if you ain't on good works? That's why I'm on good works, fam. Nothing else matters. Good works, fam. Okay? And it ain't no good work like anything you've ever seen. Okay? A good work is not a giant congregation of people who are not in their 9 fruits. That's not good works. You probably doing more damage than good, you know? So you got to be careful about what you make fruitful as well, okay? Because if you multiply negativity and darkness and evil, then you're in trouble, okay? Now, yes, you see certain guys, as soon as they jumped off that ship and started swimming, they was super vulgar, right? So guess what? They were that way as they were your deacon and your elder and your right. No. But that's fruit. Okay? That's their fruit. Y'all see this? Yikes. It's about good works. Good works, fam. It's the bottom line. That's our whole reason for existing. So I'm out there. I'm out there, fam. I don't care if I'm by myself. I'm out there. I don't care if it's raining. I'm out there. Where's my jacket? Where's my hoodie? I'm out there. Okay? I'm out there. It's hot. It's super hot. We had a summer day the other day. Woo! Hot. I'm out there. They need a cool drink. Okay? That's easy. That makes the good work worth more. And all you had to do was get a cold drink. Right? You know? We got blankets or something like this, you know? In that rain. Man, it's a DD's right there. I'm running there. Grab you some sleeves. Good works. Good works, y'all. Right? Which God has before ordained that we should walk in them. Are you doing that? Are you walking in them good works? I hope. I hope y'all walking in them good works, fam. Okay? Because what are we doing if we're not? Feel what I'm saying? What are we doing if we're not? Okay? One more time. For we are his workmanship, created in Christ, Yasha, Christ Jesus, right? Unto good works. Everything he ever did for us was to get us to these good works right here, fam. For we are his workmanship, created in Christ Jesus unto good works. Unto good works. He created us unto good works, to do good works. That's why it's fruit. That's why it's fruit. It ain't fruit until you get to the good works. That's why he did everything he did. That's why we're in trouble without no good works. That's why without charity, we are nothing. Is it becoming clear to you? That's why when you did it not unto them, you did it not unto me. Yikes. 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 What just happened? What just happened? Which God has before ordained that we should walk like that. We should walk in them. Jeremiah 1:5, right? Before you hit your mama's womb, I knew who you was. And I planned all of this out for you to come here and do good works. And those works would remain. That's a real tree. The tree planted by the river of water so that the fruit will, right? Fruit will remain, fam. Okay? Which God has before ordained that we should walk in them. Blessings. Okay? Blessings to y'all, fam. Be fruitful and multiply. Okay? Be nineful and to 9. Okay? Make them fruit multiply. Okay? We're speaking words. Words are spirit. Words are mama. Okay? They can do whatever you set them out to do. That's what they're going to do. Right now, right? I'm spelling BLE, SSING, S. Blessings upon all of you. Okay? When you hang up this live, I want y'all to go be fruitful and blessed in your life until we make it back here again. Okay? Have your fruit multiply, right? Extremely divine in your 9, right? And all of ye who have a problem with me, bless you. May multiplication be on to you, right? Because I love you. And when you get rid of me, you're getting rid of you. Because I root for you. I root for you. Right? Yes, yes, yes. Let me show you how I got like that. Let me show you why. Ain't it? Let me show you why I got like that. Right? Oh, man. I ain't got nothing negative to say. You thought I was going to hit this button, go all in, speak all kind of names, and speak to take people head off of their neck, right? I'm done with that. You seen how it happened last time? You was going off on me and I just start wiping blessings. I just start wiping blessings all over your head. You had to retreat and run. Oh man, this is kryptonite. I'm out of here. The dude is blessing me. Oh, I bless you. Oh, I don't want no negativity to come upon you. May all of your wildest dreams come true. Right? And I pray for you and I pray the Father for you. All of them. Oh, you ain't talking about me. Yeah, I'm talking about you too. All of ye, okay? Bless y'all, man. I know what you said about me. Right. And I know it was false. And I'm looking at the camera and I'm looking at your face. Say what you say. But bless you, right? Father, bless them. Father, increase them. Father, multiply. Have them multiply their fruits, Father. Have them see what you showed me. Yes, yes, yes. Guys. Why? Why am I saying this? How did I get like that? Because of this. Let's read it. 1 Corinthians chapter 13 from the top says, though I speak with the tongues of men and of angels, right? And have not charity, I am become a sounding brass or a tinkling cymbal. That's why I bless you. In the midst of all that's going on, in the midst of our not seeing eye to eye for whatever reason, clout, whatever the reason you had, right? Whatever way you want to appear, right? Though I speak with the tongues of men and of angels, okay, and have not charity, I am become a sounding brass or a tinkling cymbal too. And though I have the gift of prophecy and understand all mysteries and all knowledge. And though I have all faith so that I could remove mountains and have not charity, the whole reason he got us here, he put us through all of that. And then at the end of your line, you didn't do no charity? Really? Yikes. No, don't tell me that. You ain't got nothing? Hold both your hands out. You ain't got nothing? Sir, I went and I buried. I know you are a hard man. And I went and I buried mine and because I didn't want nothing to happen to it. You ain't got nothing and have not charity. Where your charity at? Right? We busy over here. And I welcome all. Come get it. Come get your charity up. Why not? Why not link in with they who are already got it going? I show you how to do it. I show you how to get it. Right? I sent it. I just need somebody in your town to live where you live. I sent it. You know where they hang out? Take it over there. Right? Come get your charity up. That's all we about. We ain't about nothing else. We ain't about nothing else, okay? Because this just told us it ain't about nothing else. That's it. It don't matter if you speak the tongues of men of angels, gift of prophecy, you understand all mysteries, you got all knowledge, you got all faith that you can remove mountains, okay? You bestow all your goods to feed the poor, okay? You give your body to be, what you doing all this? And it still say you ain't nothing without charity? Then what you doing then? You ain't got no charity? Guess what it is for me to help you? Charity. I don't pick and choose the charity. I'm crazy about charity. I don't care what it is. None of it's too big. None of it's too small. Right? None big, none small. We do it all. Okay? I am nothing without this. So you sitting up there big bad with a mouthful of a whole bunch of scriptures and just sitting up there a whole bunch of nothing. Okay? If you lack what? So while y'all big and bad in front of y'all cameras and right, typing, right? Keyboard warriors and all of that, I hope y'all doing some charity. That part, okay? Verse 3. And though I bestow all my goods to feed the poor, and though I give my body to be burned and have not charity, man, how could you possibly even do that? How could you possibly even bestow all your goods? To bestow is to throw, right? To insert, to give up, right? To bestow. Here, take this. All my goods to feed the poor. How can you even do that and it not count as charity. Because a lot of y'all gonna do it with the same heart. Your heart's not gonna change. But I'm gonna just raise this standard out here, and you gonna say, man, in order for me, I guess, to even be relevant out here, I guess I gotta do what Bron's got everybody doing, do this stupid charity, right? You guys, it ain't gonna count. That's us at the throne. But Father, I bestowed all my goods to feed the poor. He gonna be like, no, it don't count. Cause our hearts gotta change, fam. Our hearts gotta change. Your heart change? Okay? I get nothing from faking about my heart changing. It's not even cool to say that. Okay? I'm not after no yes men. Because they like to see power. They like to see the goal getter. Okay? They step on the meek. I would not volunteer myself to carry this persona if it wasn't really me. Okay? This is really who I am. Right? This is really who I am. It's easier to do the way of the world. It's easier to do that. Nah. Let's see who's willing to lay down and become a doormat for the world like Christ. Christ did it. It's what Christ did. We don't see Christ trying to rip himself down off of that Calvary, do we? He went on and he went. And that's how cruel the world is, right? They still stuck him in his side with a harpoon. Feel what I'm saying? So, if you expecting mercy, yeah, right? If you still expecting mercy, that's a thing of the Most High. This world don't give that. This world don't give much mercy. Right? They don't give much of anything. Unless they're about to get paid. But that's why I'm highlighting this word right here. Charity. That's the thing of the Most High. We wouldn't have no earth if it wasn't for this word right here. You wouldn't have never saw earth if it wasn't for this word right here. You wouldn't have never opened your eyes to this great big old world if it wasn't for that right there. Okay? It profiteth me nothing without that. Okay? Reverse psychology is often the opposite of what you think it is. Right? Oh, I gotta gather. I gotta do this and that. Oh, I gotta get it all. Here, give it here. Stingy and stuff, right? Oh no, this is mine. You keep finding yourself empty. So you try to grab quicker. It's going. Fast as you're grabbing it, it's going. I don't got it. Where's my next check, right? I'm broke. Food, whatever you're reaching for. Oh, a lot of players, women. I got all the ladies, right? You can't keep them. They cutting you off for nothing. You crazy, dude. I'm out of here. Another one gone. Brothers used to say that. They come and go, man. And then another one is like, man, they come going. Right? Coming and going. Right? Shout out to my big bro. If you watching, my big bro be watching too. That's one of his lines, right? You know? Ladies come and go, man. Nah, they come going, right? Can't keep it. Can't keep enough. Can't keep it. It's going. What's the secret? Give it. Now you're doing that. Now you're sending it out. And now it's coming in so fast you can't stop giving it out. You see that? You can't keep it now. Before you were trying to gather. Now you're shooting it back out. And he gonna keep you with it. And it's so much, who cares if you eat one? In the midst of your sending it out, okay, no, there's one, right? Get back to your look at one. Oh, this one is different. I ain't never seen one like this. Okay, put that one in your pocket. Keep it going. Right? Factory. You will be a blessing factory. Okay? A factory of blessings. Okay? Charity, y'all. You don't get it? You don't get it, huh? Tell the truth. You don't get it. You don't get it. Right? Yikes. Okay? It shall profit me nothing. And that's from the beginning, y'all. That's from the beginning. Before charity, wasn't nothing but darkness and silence. Okay? I got you way back in the very beginning, okay? In the darkness and silence. When nothing exists, there is no Christ, okay? There isn't a star. There isn't anything. There isn't an angel. There isn't nothing. That's as far back as you got to go to come in here and understand and get your divine nine in line, okay? You're never going to do it with a understanding waking up in the middle of everything. Whoa, what is it? Oh, what's going on? Right? And that's what we've been doing. Nah, you got to go back to the very calm, quiet beginning. Okay? And bring it on up. Okay? Charity suffers long. Then you're going to be able to suffer long. Okay? Take yourself back in that beginning. This ain't fast paced. You say, oh, I got it. No, it's cool, calm, laid back, right? Never let nothing hurry you. Nothing hurries the Most High. Oh, you got to hurry up. You got to, right? That's panic. That's, craziness. That's head sick. We should have never let them do us like that. And they hate it. Our hands be cuffed out in front of us and we just look at you like, right? Glory be to the Most High. Do nothing in haste, okay? We're going to have to put one together about haste, right? You can't think like that. Charity suffers long and is kind. Charity envieth not. Okay? Charity vaunteth not itself. Charity is not all about itself. Okay? I can't see me. Unless I look in the mirror, I can see my hands and feet. I can't see me. I see you. I see all y'all, right? You know, that's a sickness, y'all. You are ill. You puffed up. It's all about you. Yikes. Okay? Who's like that? See, that's the good of going back to the beginning. You understand it's not you. You understand the Most High and the Holy Spirit in the beginning and everything coming from them. And then you don't got no time to be stuck on yourself, right? That whole ideology gets wiped out. It's not about you. It's about as many people as you can make it about. The more people, the more valuable you're going to make yourself then. You see that? You see that? All right. Oh, man, the Father's doing something else, y'all. He's talking about something else in this world with y'all, right? 5, does not behave itself unseemly. Okay? This the whole book, y'all. Is this whole book not trying to show you how to behave? This is the whole book in one chapter, y'all. Still standing undefeated. Tell me where it missed. You got the whole other book outside of 1 Corinthians chapter 13. Bring me a verse or a chapter or anything and say, I bet you can't find this in 1 Corinthians chapter 13. And I bet you I pull it right on the body here. I bet you, right? You master this. You master the Bible, okay? And that's why guys got mad. And they said, man, I gotta defend my whole livelihood because this dude here, okay? Yikes. You know, so they gotta show, you know, where you should hate me. Oh no, get away from that guy, right? Seeketh not her own, is not easily provoked, can't be easily provoked. Why? Because that's Satan, right? That's what Satan's going to do. He's going to try to easily provoke you. And that's why they're doing all they're doing. I don't know if you have ever looked at a screen, at a face, and a mouth that's talking about you. Straight lying. Okay. Like, whoa, they sat down. Did you have a pen and pad when you sat down and figured that out? When you sat down and wrote that up? Drum that up in your mind? Like, whoa, they trying to provoke you. And this is why I quit. Because I can't even answer the lies. It's too many of them. And I'm tired of pushing pause on videos. Man, that take a long time. Whatever y'all say, man, y'all win. Okay? And you know what that's going to make happen? That's going to make heaven jump up. But don't trip. I got you on the other end. I'm praying on that end too. Please take it easy on them, right? Don't send them nowhere. Don't send them down the volcano. Please, just correct them. Correct thee in measure, right? Yes. Let's go get that. Because we about out of here. We got a little minute to pull up whatever we need to pull up, right? So I'm gonna pull that one up real quick. We got time for it, right? Jeremiah 30 and 11. Okay. Jeremiah 30 and 11. Let me know that I was right there. We're going to turn that red. Kapow. Come down here. Drop that right there. Jeremiah 30 and 11. Okay. For I am with thee. Okay. Saith the Most High, to save thee. Though I make a full end of all nations, whether I have scattered thee, yet I will not make a full end of thee, but I will correct thee in measure, and will not leave thee altogether unpunished. So I'm going to do something to you, but I'm not going to kill you, is what that means. The rest of these nations, I'm going to kill them. Okay? I will make an end. I will make a full end of all the nations where I drove you and scattered you, right? Yet I will not make a full end of you. I ain't going to kill you, but I'm going to correct you. Father, please correct them in measure, right? And will not leave thee all together unpunished. I'm going to do something. I'm going to do something to you. I ain't going to kill you, but I'm going to do something. You're going to feel it, right? So bad things happen to us, right? You look up, oh man. And part of us, we say things like, what did I do? What did I do to deserve this? The Father saying, gotcha. That's exactly what I wanted you to feel. What did you do? I wanted you to understand that, yes, it was something that you did. Mission accomplished. You often think about it. When I said that, man, what did I do to deserve this? It's a real question, right? The thought hit me in the head as soon as I said, what did I do? Oh, maybe it might have been that time that I did that. Or maybe it was the time that I did that, right? Yes, it is. Those incidences start visiting your mind again, right? Yeah. You didn't get away. You thought you got away with that, huh? Nah, you didn't get away with that. He gonna correct us, right? And that's what we got to pray upon each other is correction, right? And I prayed correction upon myself, you know. Plenty of correction, y'all. Chastening, chastising, right? Yes. We think of no evil, though. Think of no evil. Man, I'm not right. If I'm praying for you, that's what it means, pray for your enemies. You know, because if they wrong with you, they wrong with the Most High, and the Most High getting ready to bring a hammer down. And when you're in tune with the Most High, you know that, right? And you jump in front of that and you like, Father, please be easy on them. Correct them in measure, please. Right. Yes. Rejoice not in iniquity. That would be rejoicing in iniquity. Okay, we don't want nothing bad to come upon nobody. You know why? Because we would be next. If you wish bad on somebody, you might not even be in the earth when they get what they deserve. He fool around and hit you for, okay, let's get you on out the way. Okay, now you, come here. When he said, let's get you up, when he got you out the way, that was you, right? You want revenge so bad, you mess around, you won't even ever get it, right? You won't even see it happen. That's the cold thing about when we see these people get it, we gonna feel bad for them, fam. That don't feel good, right? It don't feel good to the empath. I feel that with you. But rejoice in the truth. We rejoice in the truth. Okay? Rejoice not in iniquity, but rejoice in the truth. And you shall know the truth. It's going to make you free. That's why you're rejoicing, right? Because you're free. Because it's freedom, right? 7, bear for all things. That's what I'm doing from now on. I ain't saying, I don't got nothing else to say. Whatever you say about me, you right. Okay. Okay? Fool whoever you're going to fool. I realize I can't stop that. I can't stop them from fooling y'all. Okay? Especially if you go listen. You know? Yikes, what I'm supposed to do with that? I can't do nothing with that, y'all. That ain't my language. Okay? They're speaking that language. You got ears for it. So how can I come in between that? Go ahead. Listen to liars, right? It's a scripture to say those who love a lie. Okay? You know the scripture I'm talking about. Make sure you ain't loving no lie. So don't believe something without proof. It told you that. So why you guys are out here believing all this stuff without no proof? A lot of people have said a lot of things about me they ain't showed y'all no proof. Where's the smoking gun at? Okay? Bear all things. I gotta bear all things. I gotta wear all these jackets. I gotta take off all these jackets and show my nakedness, right? Look at me. Look at my core, right? See through me, okay? Can't hide. That's bearing all, right? Believeth all things. We believe in all things, y'all. Could be true, could be not, okay? We believe all things. Anything is possible. Could be true, could be false, okay? Yes, yes, yes. We hope all things, and we're going to endure all things. Nothing's going to stop us, okay? 8, charity never fails, okay? You wonder if it's going to work? If you do it, there's your answer right there. Charity never fails. You might do some charity and it may look like it was worth it, or it may look like it was worthless. You don't know all the time. But according to this right here, it ain't no failure. It was counted somewhere, right? It was accumulated somewhere, right? And if we go to Matthew 6, it's telling us where it's being stored at up in heaven, right? How we doing charity and expecting something, right? No, you're in the wrong place. You need to go to work, okay? Right? No. That's something else. Charity, hey, we store this up in the heavenly realm, okay? And we'll go into that another time. Y'all might have heard me say it before, right? There's no judgment. You do this right, nobody asking no questions, okay? It won't be weighed. Let them challenge me on that, right? Oh, they'll have a field day with that one, right? Oh, he said ain't no judgment. Talking all about the children of Christ. Talking, you're going against your own master, okay? But whether there be prophecies, they shall fail. Prophecy, they going to fail. And that's what they're going to do. They're going to run all of these other precepts. But look at this, and this and that, and blah, 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 blah. Gift of prophecy, right? They're going to fail y'all. You're going to be stuck. My precepts, they wrong. They ain't right. No, they not right. Told you charity's going to trump that. Charity never fails, but prophecy does. So does them tongues. They going to cease. Give for the gab. However many languages you know how to speak in, and you done switched 4 earthly languages and then went into some language of angels, right? Guess what? All tongues cease. Okay? Whether there be knowledge, all you know is going to vanish away. Right. I don't know how that feels. Okay? My knowledge did not vanish. So this ain't talking about us, okay? We all had the same knowledge. Definitely. But man, for your knowledge to vanish away, yikes. Yikes. Right? That means you was wrong. That quick, boop, gone. Everything you thought you knew, right? And you're in trouble at that point. Okay? And man, we gotta pray, y'all. We really gotta pray, y'all. We gotta pray that the Father don't do us like that. That the Father don't get us somewhere with our knowledge and then flip it on us. Guess what? You didn't know nothing. And your whole life, your whole salvation, everything was riding on a lie for you. And now all of that done went out the window and you stuck with nothing. You got no salvation. You got nothing. You have to seriously pray that the Father don't do you like that. I got to write this down. When I run this back, when I watch this back, I'm going to write that down. How the Father tricks us. That's what I'm going to call it. How the Father throws us for a loop, right? Confound. The Bible call it confound. When he confounds us, right? And they called his name, right? And they said unto the Father, you have fooled this people, right? You have deceived this people. Verse 9, for we know in part and we prophesy in part. Pieces and parts, y'all. Pieces and parts. But when is it perfect? But when that which is perfect is come, then that which is in part shall be done away. That's when you're throwing away all your separate understandings because it's all just one thing. What one thing is that? This chapter is full of it. Right here. That word. Okay? Right here. That word. It's that one word. Right here. That's perfect. Right there. That's right. This sucks everything in like a drain. When you take the plug out of drain, it just, right? Charity, y'all. Please believe what I'm saying to you right now. Charity, right there. I missed one. Right there. Okay? Yes. We was at 11. When I was a child, I spake as a child. What does that child not understand? Charity. Right? Think about that. A child understands everything. What a child don't understand? A child understands everything. You know what all it is to understand? Greed. What I want, what I need, my desires, my impulses. You know what changes you and takes you out of the mind of a child? In the words spake as a child, the words of a child, the mind, the understanding of a child. You know what takes you out of that? Right here. Charity. When you learn what to do for another and you grow a passion for that, now you're grown up. When you're thinking about people other than yourself, ain't that a grown up? They step in the house, everybody gets fed. Whoever house it is, right? Everybody gets fed, everything, right? Now you're an adult. Okay? When I was a child, I spake as a child. I understood as a child. I thought as a child. But when I became a man, I put away childish things. 12. For now we see through a glass darkly. We can't see, fam. But then all of a sudden, boom, whoa, whoa, that's my face. That's what I look like, okay? Man, I didn't know I was that ugly, right? Yikes. Oh, I need to do right. I got no charity. That's what this is. This is the charity chapter, right? That's what you noticed about yourself when you look face to face. Man, I really ain't got no works. I need to get my charity up. That's what you recognizing, okay? Now I know in part, but then shall I know as even also I am known. You know how the Father looking at you now. Whoa, I'm a parasite, right? I've done nothing but eat away, okay? I haven't contributed really anything. I got to change that about my existence, okay? Why was I born? To pour everything into myself and then die? And then it's like I was never here. Nobody's going to remember me because I only looked out for myself and now I'm gone. Now you understand why it's saying you are nothing. You are nothing, and it shall profit you. You see why it's saying things like that? Man, that's pretty harsh. Whenever the Bible is harsh, you better pay sevenfold attention, okay? But now shall I know even as also I am known. All hypocrisy just went out the window, okay? No more need for the book of James, right? That's the hypocrisy. That's the hypocrisy book. It's only 5 chapters long. Go get you that book of James real quick. It's going to show you a bunch of stuff about yourself that you didn't even know was you, right? That's just harping on this part right here. But then shall I know as even also I am known. Okay, the book of James will hold the mirror up to you, okay? If you're interested in that type of thing. Last verse, 13, for now we know, or now we abide, faith, hope, charity. These 3. But the greatest of them, greater than faith, greater than faith, greater than hope. Okay, so if you run out of hope, lean right there. If you run out of faith, lean right there. You guys, because I can hear your faith is broken. Whatever went on in the cult and all of that, it broke your faith. Lean right here. Why you not leaning right there? If you don't lean right here, you gonna get chewed up, man. It's gonna chew you up. If you lose that faith, lean right there. If you are hopeless, lean right there. Okay? You're so busy coming against me, you need to hear that right there, baby. Ain't it? And now abideth faith, hope, charity. These 3. But the greatest of these is charity, fam. Charity, fam. Okay? Show y'all something. Charity, okay? Can you see it? I love y'all so much. I am, right? And no matter how ugly it get, we gonna be all right, y'all. They gonna do what they do while they got the power to do it, and then we gonna get up out of here. You're gonna see them lose all that power, and you're gonna see what righteousness was worth. Okay? Don't fear the wicked, y'all. Fear the righteous, okay? The righteous ain't got nothing on the wicked. Okay, the righteous created the wicked for a little time, and then they just gonna he just gonna blow him, right? He just gonna and they gone for it. Ah, they just gone forever, right? Never fear wickedness and liars and thieves and murderers, and right? Fear that good now. Fear goodness. Because goodness gonna win. Okay? Man, fam. It's gonna be all right. Trust me and believe me when I tell you. Okay? They can't touch us. They can't do nothing with us. Wish I would. Okay? Wish I would. Worry about these guys, man. Glory be unto the Most High. And we gonna get that. And we gonna get on up out of here. Where we at? Shalom, y'all. I'm going to catch up with y'all. We will talk soon. All right? Yes, yes, yes. Kapow. Y'all see that? That's a realm, y'all. That's a pocket in space. And guess where it's located? Beneath the Most High's feet. The Most High stands on that, right? That is a perfect work of sapphire, as onto a sapphire stone is what that is. What you're looking at right there, right? Oh, if you see that, if you should lose your flesh and you go drifting into that, let me tell you, right? Exodus 24:10. Let's go there. Let me stop a moment real quick and just give it up to the realm, y'all. Let me just show you that reward one time. And they saw, and who saw? Me and all of them other souls that was in that place, right? Let me see if I could do something. I'm going to just, and they saw, and who saw? All these souls right here. That's made up of souls. Those lights. The further you come out of it by yourself, you turn blue. But the deeper you go in there, that cluster right there in the middle where it's bright, that's still us making that solidness. Oh, when we come together, we shine like that. See, as we come out, we turn blue. And then we go all the way out. What about the dark areas right here? We're still there, right? That's just a tint or a reflection that we give off. But it's souls all throughout that. And then it goes to where you can easily see that there are dots there, right? There's dots. Each of one of them dots is a soul, family. Who made it here? Through love. And they saw the God of Israel. I bet he pops down, because he's right up here. Up there, the next thing you hit is going to be the Most High's realm where he lives, where the Holy Spirit is. Right? Where Christ is, where they sit on thrones. Right? You know, surrounded by angels. That's where they are up there. Right? Yes. Yes. Right? And they saw the God of Israel. And there was under his feet, where? Under his arm. Under his feet, as it were a paved work. Where is that at? Kapow. He called that a paved work, right? As a paved work of a sapphire stone. Of a sapphire stone, y'all. That blue, that sapphire. Let's grab us a sapphire stone. Drop it in there too. Grab us a sapphire stone. Oh, there's one. Tell me this don't look like that. Oh my goodness. Check this out. Kapow. Y'all see that? Don't that look like this? You see that white right there? You see that shine that's giving off? What about this part? This light blue. It's right here. You see all that light blue through there? As it gives off the different dimensions that it's showing you from, it turns a lighter blue, right? It turns from a lighter blue all the way to what? It gets dark. What's that dark blue? That dark blue, it's all out here, right? What about that dark stuff? Look at this. That it's almost like a navy blue, right? It looks black, right? You can mistake that for black there. You see that? What is that? That's all this out here. It's all that out there, right? This is like the work of a what? A sapphire stone, y'all. We are not supposed to be talking about this right now. We are not supposed to be talking about this right now, fam. Do you see what the Most High did for us in these last days? Right? What it say? And there was under his feet, as it were a paved work of a sapphire stone. Huh? As it were the body of heaven. Is what? Wait, where are we? As it were the body of heaven. The body, they're people. They're people. Huh? As it were the body of heaven. In his clearness, he revealed this. He's being clear in his clearness. It's a blessing that he grants this, right? This is in his clearness. He's done playing game when he shows you this. When he shows you that, right? As the work of a what? Sapphire stone. He's being what? Totally clear, right? He's revealing so much to you. This is not supposed to be in the earth. We are not supposed to be talking about this. We're supposed to be looking at this scripture, wondering what in the heaven is this talking about, right? What would y'all think if you read? What would we think? That's why you ain't never seen nobody bring this out. We don't know what this is. We do now. All praises to the Most High, whose name is the highest, right? Glory be unto him.